my more important analysis videos on Thursday 23rd of November with me, which is Perry Market Analyst at Hantec Markets, looking at cable, which has sort of dropped back a touch today. Nothing too significant, but it's interesting that this drop away has come from pretty much bang on the high. The resistance 33.35 of that October high, or mid-October high, to the pip, today's high. But you do have these improving momentum indicators. That RSI hit 60 today and just dropped back a bit, but the RSI is sort of tracking at sort of 2-month highs, which again does suggest that you are beginning to now put pressure on the move to the upside. Can the bulls make the breakout? I'm not convinced yet, but that strong bull candle yesterday really does sort of ramp up the pressure on that resistance overhead. But today's move is a little bit disappointing in that regard. I mean, the euro is up today. Euro stronger. But the sterling isn't. So yeah, it's a little bit of a disappointing move. I mean, you've had UK growth today, which came in line with expectations, so no great shakes from that data. We move on, but the market is still looking pretty rangy, really, on the hourly chart, and having sort of rolled over at that resistance, that sort of leads to a bit of, I suppose, a bit of a question mark, doesn't it? You've got 3280, which is basically held as breakout support on that corrective move that we saw just earlier this hour, finding support. So that is a positive as well. You sort of still looking to buy into weakness, and you've not really sort of broken that trend of higher lows, really, have you? You sort of have these move to the upside, consolidate for a day or so, move to the upside, consolidate for a day or so again, and again a move to the outside. So it'll be interesting to see if the market consolidates. It's likely to consolidate with Thanksgiving today in the States. So to see the market sort of just dropping back a little bit into that support, that breakout support near term 3280, to find support there is not disastrous in any way. It also helps to renew a bit of upside potential. So as long as the MACD lines stay above neutral, you would argue that this now looks like it's going to be a market that's going to break, or certainly put pressure on that 33.35 resistance. Now you do have this. I mean, on the daily chart, this is an uptrend. On the hourly chart, as you might have seen, it's been broken a little bit, but you can have a bit more artistic license with the daily chart, and it's still intact. So that uptrend currently comes in around 32.30. So that would sort of suggest that 32.10 support from yesterday is key now near term. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later.